Again, John, not having your complete record in front of me, but it seems like you've got a history of whatever break you have coming back as if you had never been gone. Is there? Do you feel that way, or is there being out for a month of competition?
I was thinking, well, there'll be some rust to get rid of, and there was a little bit. And it's even hard to say because those first 5 holes or 6 holes, even though I was 2 under par, it was very close from being a very different story, right? I mean, that chip in on 3, if he doesn't hit the hole, I'm looking for a 40-footer for par. Made a great up and down on 4 and 5, and I guess that's where you practice short game, because that is 3 holes where I stole a couple shots and got really full of confidence, hit a couple of good putts, and just took off running. I mean, that 7th hole was about as perfect as I can play it, and keep putting myself in good positions, right? That's the key. I hit it so good off the tee, and my iron game feel really comfortable. So when you have soft greens, you can take advantage of this.
John, everyone that's come through here has talked about the demanding conditions and how difficult it is. After those first 6 holes, did it feel difficult? Because it didn't look that way.
It was. It is. I mean, it's extremely difficult. The fact that me and Justin shot a low score like that, it shows that it's possible, but we both played really, really good golf. I'm assuming he did as well, because I feel like I played great. If it ever looked easy, is again due to ball striking. I kept putting it in the fairway. Right? From the fairway, you can be aggressive. You can hit it as low as you want into the wind, and that ball is going to stop on the green. And I think that's, again, the advantage of using the wind in your advantage. But if the wind stays up like this, let's not expect everybody or all of us to be shooting 8 under every single day, because that's just not going to happen. But scores are out there, right? I think we just showed it, and that's mainly due to the fact of the softness of the greens. But it probably felt a lot tougher within us than it appeared outside. But, at the end of the day, when you're striking it well, it's going to seem easier.
I think you said at the U.S. Open, after everything that happened, you came back with a purpose.
Yeah.
Would it be the same thing this week?
It's a little different. I mean, this time I didn't have a 6-shot lead to win a gold medal and got pulled out. It's a very different story. It's hard to explain, because the U.S. Open felt pretty much the same, and almost like a weight was lifted off me because I had a bailout. Right? I'm like, well, I haven't practiced in a week, so if I play bad, nobody can blame me, right? I had COVID. And it all was different on Sunday. Right? When I stepped on the tee, I've said it a couple times. After that positive on Saturday, I told Kelly, something good is coming our way. I don't know what it is. It might not be related to golf, but something good is coming our way. And when I hit that first tee shot on Sunday at Torrey, I felt it, right? So I don't think it's the same, because this time I didn't get the chance to go. So the feeling of redemption is not going to be quite as big, but hopefully it carries on for the next 3 weeks, and I end up on top again. But I sure don't want to have to rely on being pulled out of tournaments to be able to win one. Let's just say that.
John, a little off the beaten track here, but I know you're a fan of the history of the game. Mm-hmm. I was curious, growing up, do you have memories of watching the Ryder Cup and some of the great Spanish players who came before you?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
A little hard for me to... Seve...
Was he a little early?
Yeah. I mean, because he was captain in '97 and I was 3. So that's my family wasn't into golf then either.
Okay.
So I think the earlier memories I have was on... God, I couldn't even tell you. I have a little flashbacks in mind that I couldn't tell you what golf courses it is, but that I have kind of conscience about watching it and seeing everything was the Ryder Cup in Valhalla.
In Valhalla?
Yeah.
Okay. And then 2012... Jose Maria being a captain, and kind of Seve was in the air, especially on that Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Where were you watching that, and do you have just memories of that?
I was at ASU already, so it was my first month, and I was surely enjoying watching that happen on that Sunday. I was out at our facility, and I watched the whole thing. I was fortunate to be able to watch it, because a lot of times when you're in Spain, the time difference and all that, my parents wouldn't always let me wake up early, because I had to go to school and things like that. But that definitely was a special one. To do something like that, I can't even imagine how they celebrated, how they felt, because it was a very, very historic Sunday.
Did you ruin any friendships with teammates?
No, God no.
Rooting for Europe?
God no.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Ryder Cup YouTube moment? Like one.
It's too many. I still wanna see. I believe it was the Ryder Cup. Was there one at PGA National?
83.
Good luck
Yeah.
with this,
So,
John.
so on 83, I would love to see it because I've heard of the shot that Seve hit at 3-wood off the bunker.
Never recorded. I literally just looked this up a week ago.
Whoever was in charge of that, my God, come on!
They only had 2 hours of coverage. And
It's Seve on 18.
and
Jesus.
they didn't cover his group.
So exactly right. Nobody
Never.
What have
with
you
the
heard?
camera going on. I don't know. I wish because I've heard about it so many times, and I know he hit it from the bunker to the front of the green to I think make a birdie and win the match.
Yeah.
I wish, God. But I mean, moments that you can remember. There's maybe not as significant to the Ryder Cup itself, but that picture of Jose and Seve at Kiowa, the shadow of them shaking hands, it's pretty iconic.
Yeah.
That to me, it's very, very iconic of what they represented to the Ryder Cup.
Para mí en español, perdón.
Sí, sí, no te
Voy a
preocupes.
tratar de hacer repetir lo menos posible.
No te preocupes.
Bueno, felicitaciones por tu primera ronda, que fue espectacular. Se te ve más como relajado, más fresco quizás. Quería saber a qué se lo adjudica eso, esa sensación más de frescura, si bien que las condiciones estuvieron más difíciles.
Bueno, digamos la suerte, entre comillas, de haber tenido un mes de descanso, ¿no? Al no haber podido ir a las Olimpiadas, son 4 semanas libres y en 2 de ellas descansando mucho. Y lo importante es que pasé mucho tiempo con Kepa, con mi hijo y con Kelly, ¿no? Y es un descanso que me vino muy bien, digamos, para la mente, para el alma y para el corazón, que es algo que de verdad no solemos tener, ¿no? Normalmente añadimos torneos y nos perdemos cosas de la infancia, ¿no? Hablo como experto, aunque solo llevo 4 meses de padre, pero el tener la oportunidad de quedarme una semana más y pasar una semana más con él y bueno, ver unos primeros momentos, él dando vuelta de cuando está tumbado y ciertas cosas que seguro que me perderé en el futuro, ¿no? Pero el estar ahí es algo que te alegra, es algo que te alegra la vida bastante y yo creo que eso fue la gran diferencia, ¿no?
Como hiciste con Kepa y tratar de meterlo en el trofeo del US Open, quizás te divertiría meterlo adentro del trofeo de la FedEx.
Sí, lo haré,
Pero,
si puedo lo haré.
¿Cómo va a ser tu estrategia para los próximos días, dependiendo obviamente de las condiciones del clima, pero aparentemente no va a estar muy bonito?
Te voy a ser sincero, lo único que tengo en mente ahora es lo que estoy pensando más lo que voy a tener hoy para cenar que lo que vaya a ser mañana, así que soy alguien que se lo toma muy día a día, así que mañana cuando me despierte y lleguemos al campo veremos lo que pasa, pero lo mismo, ¿no? Seguir tomando buenas decisiones y lo más importante en un campo con viento y complicado, estar muy comprometido en cada golpe.
Y en la última, para vos, ¿cuál fue el tiro del día? ¿Quizás el segundo del 15 o otro?
Totalmente, el segundo del 15. Igual el approach del 3 es un poco suerte, el segundo del 15 de verdad es el golpe del día.
Listo, gracias.
Gracias.
Dígame del número 7, porque era perfecto, cerca de perfecto. In English, please.
Jesus, I didn't expect that. Well, you have a hole where, it's into the wind of the left, which for a right-hander, tough. Luckily, I'm a fader of the ball, and I like that. A little bit of the left. So hitting a really good hard drive in the fairway, and then hitting that 5-iron second shot. 5-iron, might as well call it MVP today. Actually, no, it was a 4-iron on 15. Never mind.
Okay.
The 5-iron I hit, it was really solid. Good ball flight, started what I wanted to. The wind took it, and I had 3 feet straight up the hill for birdie on a hole that you're not going to see that many, right? You might make a longer putt, but having 3 feet for birdie.
What was the yardage?
174 meters.
Okay, I can do that.
So it's just after making 2 birdies that were questionably a little luck, we can say that, around the green, I just went in and made a perfect birdie. Perfect hole, right? So it's I think that's a hole that got things going,
That set you off the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Gracias.
Thank you.